MTV, your voice, your stories, your channel. MTV Media, your trusted partner in media production. At MTV Media, we are committed to delivering top-quality media services tailored to your needs. We specialize in video production, documentary filmmaking, photography, social media campaigns. Our most recent assignment was covering the burial of the father of Right Honorable Speaker of the Senate, showcasing our expertise in professional event coverage. Telephone receiver, contact us today for exceptional media services. We deliver beyond expectations.
Welcome to this maiden episode of Political Analysis and Review. I am your host, James Mlay. We launch a depth discussion on the major political reviews shaping Kenya, especially at the Coast region. We are privileged to have with us renowned political analyst, academician, Professor Halimu Shauri of Pwani University. Professor, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for
Introduce
this
yourself.
opportunity. I am Professor Halimu Shauri, Professor of Sociology, working in the area of society and development. And I have quite a bit of contribution in terms of development in the sector of education, sector of economics, environmental issues, even food security. We make comments all the time to try to provide insights that can help leadership to make decisions that really matter. No, not all decisions matter. Not all decisions.
Not all matters.
No.
A few
Some
matters.
decisions don't matter. And some decisions, by the way, are very retrogressive and they take us backward.
Oh yeah?
Very. Sometimes you wonder even whether those who giving such decisions, whether they went to school
Or not.
Prof.
Kuna wanasiasa waliungana wakafanya shughuli inaitwa endorsement. Anaitwa Mama Aisha ama Mheshimiwa Aisha Jumwa ambaye saa hizi ndiye chairman wa KRB, Kenya Roads Board. Akamuendoza waziri wa samawati na minerals kama mnenaji wa jimbo la Pwani. Wewe kama mwanasosiolojia, wewe kama mwanakilifi, wewe kama Mkenya, jambo hili wewe walichukuliaje?
Nafikiri jambo la kutawaza mtu kama msemaji ni jambo muhimu na ni jambo zuri katika jamii, kwa sababu sisi sote hatuwezi kupata nafasi ya kuweza kuongea yale yote ambayo tunataka tuongee kama jamii. Lazima tuwe na msemaji. Lakini shida inakuja ni vipi tunamchagua na ni vipi tunamtangaza na kumtawaza msemaji wetu. Hapo ndo sasa nitakuwa mimi nina shida. Hii si kazi ya mtu mmoja, hii ni kazi ya mazungumzo ya jamii. Na tukiangalia yeye anakuwa msemaji wa Pwani, jamii za Pwani ni nyingi. Na zile jamii 9 za Kimijikenda na kuna jamii zingine za Waswahili na hata Wapokomo wote wanatoka. Kwa kuna jamii nyingi hapa.
Hata hii nyingine imekuja Wapemba pia ni jamii.
Wapemba pia ni jamii, wale wa Makonde kule Pwani ni jamii. Wanataka kuongeleshwa na wanataka watoe consensus yao kwamba huyo mkweli ndiye tunayemtaka. Kwa hivyo ni vipi tunamtawaza msemaji wetu? Hapo ndio kuna swala la kujadiliwa. Na swala la kwamba mtu mmoja anaweza kujitokeza ni kwamba yeye anajaribu kusema kwamba wale wanajamii wengine wamelala, yeye ni mwerevu kushinda wengine, kwa sababu ukizubaa yeye ashakuwa ashafanya.
Mimi sina shida ya Joho kuwa kiongozi ama mnenaji wa jimbo la Pwani, na sina shida na vile Aisha alifanya, but niko na swali. Je, jamii yote ilihusika kivipi kumtawaza Joho kama kiongozi? Jamii ya Pwani, because Pwani vile umesema iko na jamii kubwa. pengine una habari vile walihusika ama vile walivyo ukusanywa waleta maoni yao wakampatia mama aongee, ama ilikuwa ni nia ya mama peke yake?
Kwanza nianze mimi niseme kwamba mimi mwenyewe binafsi pia ni jamii kati ya wajamii wa Pwani. Mimi sijahusishwa wala sijasikia mazungumzo, na mimi si mwanajamii tu wa kawaida.
Aha.
Mimi ni mwanajamii mwenye nina sauti katika jimbo la Pwani. Kwa sababu ya nafasi yangu ya kikazi na nafasi yangu ya kitaaluma, na ni muhimu kuhusisha watu pia wenye nafasi hizo katika mazungumzo kama hayo. Sasa ukiniambia kwamba Joho amechaguliwa, sina shida kwamba atanizungumzia. Ukiniambia kwamba Aisha Jumwa ndiye ametangaza achaguliwe, sina shida, lakini shida yangu ni kwamba je, atapataje yale ambayo mimi nataka yazungumziwe kama sikuhusishwa akichaguliwa? Kwa sababu mimi na changizo zangu tena kubwa katika jamii, lakini changizo zangu nitazipitishaje kama hakuna structure ya kuonyesha huyu bwana amechaguliwa hivi, kwa hivyo hivi ndivyo tutapeana mambo yetu akatuzungumzia? Atakuwa anazungumza mambo yake ama mambo ya jamii? Sisi jamii hatujamsikiza wala hatujahusishwa. Hapo lazima aseme labda ni rubber stamp tu ya kisiasa kwamba yeye amepewa hizo nguvu za kisiasa sababu yeye ni waziri atuzungumzie. Ni ukweli ni waziri na ni ukweli ana uwezo wa kutuzungumzia, lakini sasa je, atatuzungumzia yapi kama sisi hatujahusishwa? Jamii ya Pwani imeweza kujitawala kitamaduni kupitia makaya. Kuna makaya mengi, hata wale tukisema wa jamii wa Mijikenda ni 9. Katika kila jamii katika hizo 9 ina vikaya vingine. Hizi kaya ni nyingi sana, bidi ukafanya utafiti, zinaweza pita 300. Sijui kaya Mtwakara, sijui kaya wapi, kaya Kambe, kaya sijui kaya Fungo, sijui kaya Kinondo. There
are many.
Yes.
But which are these official kayas? The 9 kayas.
The 9 kayas are referred to the kayas because of the Mijikenda tribe, that there are 9
tribes.
Yes.
So it's like each tribe has a kaya.
Has a kaya. Okay. But what we don't know is that each of that tribe's kaya has sub-kayas. Ina kaya ndogo ndogo, hapo ina kaya kubwa. Kama kaya kubwa ya Giriama ni kaya Fungo, kuna vikaya vingine.
Viko vingi sana kule chini.
Kuna vingine kule chini. So the same na Wadigo, the same na Warabai. Chanielewa.
Are these kayas politically motivated?
The kayas are political institutions. They have leadership, they have structures. And that's why politicians go there to seek for political
guidance.
Yes.
Rituals.
Not only guidance, but rituals and cosmetology.
That is
the cosmetics. Lazima watawazwe. Hiyo ndio political cosmetology.
Sasa, was this endorsement of Joho politically motivated?
Definitely yes. People, when people don't know how politics is made, you make it.
Tell us.
Yes, quite a number of us don't know how politics is made. And the politics is about visibility. And the politics is about attractiveness. How do you place yourself in a podium of visibility and attractiveness? How do you take advantage of opportunities when others are still closing their eyes? That's why someone like Kalonzo Musyoka said atapita na katikati. That's advantage. Ukilala hapa amepita. That's politics.
That's politics.
Politics is being ahead of others. It doesn't matter the methodology. It's just like in football. When you score, you have scored. When the referee has noticed it. If you score, you have
a goal. Hakuna lawama. It's akili yako na maarufu wako.
Definitely. That's why it's called politics.
Aisha saw a gap somewhere.
Definitely, and the gap exists. Big gap.
A big gap
exists in the region because of disorganization. And the politicians are very happy because they feast from the disorganization of the society. In sociology, we call it social malaise. Disorganization. It can cause many problems, including having misleaders as leaders, including having problems of drugs and problems of suicide, because the society is not organized.
Mtazamaji, are you getting that point? Society is not organized. Na hapo ndio mwanasiasa wako anateka advantage. Yeye apande ngazi aende, akukanyage aende.
You can imagine a football team without a coach or a technical bench. Everybody will play.
Everybody
In a football team without a coach or a technical bench to decide who plays which number. Everybody will play.
Yes.
Including the cheering.
Because hakuna mtu akusema no. So and so should play.
Yes. And that's the situation in many of our communities. And that's why politicians have taken advantage. And it's not a problem for the Coast region. It's a national problem. And it's not also a national problem. It's a colonial problem. We've not been able to decolonize ourselves. The colonizers, when they came, we were actually organized.
Before colonial, we were organized.
Yes. But because they could not rule us, because we were organized,
we were disciplined in our own communities.
Yes.
That is the word.
So for them to be able to colonize us and exploit us,
they had to come to
disorganize
us.
Yes. The Giriamas had their own leadership. The Digos had Kubo as their leader with a whole council of governance. It was destroyed. Now you ask them, they are patching themselves here and there. They're trying to come together, and I'm happy they actually managed to get a spokesperson. No, Makwere is a spokesperson for the Digo.
Now you bring the issue of Makatili Wamenza.
Definitely. Giriamas had Makatili Wamenza. The Bais had got their own. Digos had got their own. Even the Masais had got a lot.
Even Kikuyus had their own issues.
Mumbi, Wangu wa Mageri, that lady. So we were organized, but we were disorganized. So politics today is organized in the same lines of disorganization. And because of that disorganization, if you are clever and you see it, you place yourself in front of the rest.
Now, let's come back to Aisha.
So Aisha is clever. She's placed herself in front of everyone else and saying, I am de facto leader who can announce who is our spokesperson. An individual person just decides that he can announce for the whole Coast region over 4 million voters.
Yes.
And say, this person will speak for us.
And she said it and she nailed it.
Have we had anybody complaining and making noise? Because we are disorganized.
But there was a story. They said Aisha kuna madeni. Alitaka kulipia madeni yake. That's why aliita 001, former 001 governor, to bail her.
They may be true, they may be false.
Yeah.
But what is important is that Aisha, in as much as you look at her, she's a politician. She knows how to take advantage of things. And I'm not surprised she proposed Joe because she's a student of Joe. Don't forget that Aisha is a student of Joe.
How?
Political journey rests in the hands of Joe.
Not Kingi.
Not Kingi. Kingi is just an entrant of the other day. Joe has been in the scene for quite a while, grooming people when he was a member of parliament. These people were working for Joe, Aisha Jumwa and some of these people that you see jumping around. They were all working for Joe. Joe is the mastermind, by the way, for the Coast. And it's not Joe, the Joe you see. It is the Joe behind the Joe.
The Joe behind the Joe. Okay. Don't bring the Joe behind the Joe here. Let's talk about Joe.
It is important to understand that because in politics there are two things. You are either the one leading or the one influencing power. The person who's leading may not even be the leader, but the person behind the leader.
So there is somebody behind Joho.
Definitely.
Who is influencing all this?
Is the master planner.
Is the master planner.
And that's why even in our organization of politics, all the leaders in the big offices have advisors. There are people who do the thinking. These people don't think. There are people who think for them. If you get correct thinkers, you do get correct things in the way you run your office. If you get wrong thinkers, you're in trouble.
Now,
so I'm going to the question of who thinks for you, behind you, because as a governor, as a president, for example, you don't have time to think. The people must think for you. So you need to get the correct people to think for you. But remember, you can think for me, I can accept your thought, or I can even refuse your thought. So the ball will remain with the leader.
With the leader
himself. Yes. So you can tell me this is not the way, but I can say this is the way because I am the leader. But successful leaders are those who take that advice seriously and implement it. Yes, because at the end of the day, it is not the person who's giving you the thought or the idea that is going to be successful. They will see you. They don't see the person behind. And that's why the force behind Joho is not the one announced as the spokesperson.
Kwa hivyo kuna
By the way, Joho is a good friend of mine. He's a very good friend of mine. We talk a lot, and I like his charisma. Remember the time when he was answering President Uhuru?
I remember very well.
It was nice drama. A nice show of courage. So why can't he be a spokesperson? But we need to follow the correct way of making him an actual de facto spokesperson.
Already ametajwa yeye ndio yeye. So what is the way forward?
He needs to validate himself.
Okay.
He needs to validate himself by going back, because it can all begin from bottom up, like the current government, or top bottom.
Okay.
Kama ametajwa is top bottom, is him now to go down.
To go down.
Cascade it down and reach these communities, have meeting with the elders and validate himself. And get a buy-in from them. Because they failed to do it bottom up like the government. They should have started from the cows and the community and up, and then said, this is our spokesperson. But because now the egg has already been broken, we must make the pie and eat it.
And that brings us to a commercial break. We'll be back shortly.
MTV Media, your trusted partner in media production. At MTV Media, we are committed to delivering top-quality media services tailored to your needs. We specialize in video production, documentary filmmaking, photography, social media campaigns. Our most recent assignment was covering the burial of the father of Right Honorable Speaker of the Senate, showcasing our expertise in professional event coverage. Telephone receiver, contact us today for exceptional media services. We deliver beyond expectations. Samad Properties, your trusted pest control and fumigation experts. We specialize in effective pest control and fumigation services, targeting cockroaches, bed bugs, mosquitoes, ants, termites, flies, rodents, snakes, and bats. Serving both institutional and individual clients, we cater to residential, commercial, and industrial spaces in both the private and public sectors. With affordable rates and a professional approach, Samad Properties guarantees you a pest-free experience. Contact us today and say goodbye to pests for good. This beautiful boutique hotel is nestled in the tranquil and quiet environment of Kichinjioni along the Mombasa-Malindi Highway, just a 5-minute drive from Kilifi Town Center and another 5 minutes from Bofa Beach. Sitting on approximately 1 acre of freehold land, this hotel features all the modern facilities of a 3-star establishment, including 20 deluxe double rooms and 30 standard single rooms. It boasts a large, well-furnished restaurant with a seating capacity of 80 guests and a modern, fully equipped conference room that accommodates up to 60 people. Additionally, the hotel offers a serene garden bar, providing a relaxing atmosphere for both in-house and walk-in clients. Guests can also enjoy a large, standard swimming pool and a spacious garden. MTV, your voice, your stories, your channel.
Mtazamaji, subscribe our channel, subscribe MTV, at least tupate viewers wengi zaidi. Huyu ni Profesa Shauri ambaye ni mtaaluma ama ni mtaalamu wa mambo ya sosiolojia, na nitakuwa naye kila wakati nataka to analyze politics, nitakuwa naye katika bench. As we wind up about Aisha Jumwa and her charisma political approach, na ultimate yake kulingana na watu wake wanasema ni lazima akuwe gavana wa Kilifi. Ulikuwa hapa wakati wa ugatuzi ukianza. Pengine ulihusika katika formation of the devolution concept. Akakuja gavana wa kwanza, miaka 10 akapita. Ameingia wa pili, amepiga miaka 5 inaelekea kuisha. Lakini siasa zimeanza moto sana kuhusu re-election, both national government and county governments. Swali ni, nchi hii ni nchi ya siasa kila siku. Lini tutafanyiwa maendeleo, Profesa? 3 years to go to election, but already nchi imechemshwa na siasa. Can we have laws that will govern these politicians, that politics is from this time to this time? Let's look at Americans. Americans will only go to campaigns a year or two, or even some few months to election. No one is allowed to campaign before that date. What's your take on this, sir?
Politics is life. We normally take politics very lightly, but politics is life.
It's life.
And the politics is everywhere. Politics is between friends. Politics is in the family. Politics is in the office. Politics is in the football club. Politics is in the local village. Is in the national. We play politics all the time. Politics is about resources and distribution of resources. Now, the biggest challenge we have is that as a country, we have a lot of resources. As a country. No, you are surprised. We have a lot of resources. And where you have a lot of resources, you have a deficiency of leadership.
Ngoja. No. Acha nikae vizuri. You don't tell me if you have many resources,
you don't have leadership. And we have scarcity of resources, and you have leadership. What do you need leadership for? And you have resources.
So nikiwa na pesa nyingi, hakuna uongozi.
If you have the resources, what do you need? If you have the land, if you have the food, if you have the fish, if you have, what do you need a leader for? And that's why the country is having a deficiency of leadership, because Kenya is rich in resources. And that's why there's a lot of money in this country that goes to waste. You don't need a leader. There is money in trillions. You see, the budget is 4.2 trillion.
Yeah.
Because we have 4.2 trillion. What do you need a leader for? You need people to eat the money, to eat the resources. We'll only have leadership when these resources diminish, when they are not there. Then people have to think how to get resources. People have to think how to use resources well. If you have a lot of water, do you have to close the tap? Just asking you. If you have plenty of water, like in Kisumu, you have Lake Victoria, do you have to be worried about water?
No.
But if you have a deficiency of water like Kilifi, where you are rationed,
I can never pour water like what I'm seeing here. I can never allow it.
That's what I'm talking about. When the resources are plenty, you don't care.
Now, is it the same problem happening in Congo?
Definitely, yes. We have a lot of resources. Leadership is not there. People are just there to enjoy the resources. There's no leadership. Once the resources are gone, then leadership will be there. But there are many people ask me, why is it that, countries in Europe have really developed and gone ahead? Because there's scarcity of resources in Europe. And that's why they needed leadership. That's why they thought even coming to Africa and colonizing us. You need to think, you don't have resources. If we remove the environment in Europe and bring it here, without leadership, with our resources, we all die. Countries that go minus degrees, without leadership, you die. There must be plenty of food, there must be plenty of energy, there must be plenty of, so people think. But here, do you need energy? What for? The sun is here from January to December. Why should you work? Why should you work? To work to get energy, to keep yourself warm.
Rudi hapa Kenya.
Tuko hapa Kenya.
Yeah.
Na nakwambia, na tuko hapa Kilifi. Tuna rasilimali nyingi hapa. Ndio maana kuna shida ya uongozi. Rasilimali zikiwa changamoto, then uongozi utapatikana. Wewe hata kama vijana hawana kazi, hata kama vijana hawana kazi, sio sikia watu wangapi wanakufa njaa?
Si rahisi.
Wewe ndio watu wanakufa njaa kule Sudan.
Seriously, yes.
Siko unaelewa? Lakini hapo sio kuna shida, kuna kazi, kuna kazi, lakini hawafi. Kwa nini hawafi? Resources ziko.
So what is the way forward?
The way forward is to be able to reinvent ourselves, that we have the resources and we must take advantage of them. That these resources are not finite. Zitaisha. Kuna wakati zitaisha. Kabla ziishe, hiyo tumejitengenezea mambo ambayo yataweza kutuwekea maendeleo na maisha yetu in a sustainable manner. Because what is there also gets finished. So unaona hata samaki wenye wako hapa baharini hatuwezi hata kuwavua mpaka Wataliano na wengine waje wavue. There's a lot of fishing of tuna and whatever which is not done by the locals because we have too much. Hao wavuvi wetu wakienda pale washika samaki 5 wanarudi nyumbani. Ametosheka tayari. And for 63 years since we got independence, are you having a fishing industry in Kilifi? We don't have. Why not? The waters from Mtwapa all the way to Magarini. Who's using those waters? By the way, do we have a sea transport system? We don't have. Why should we depend on Matatu and Mombasa and Kilifi all the way to Malindi? There is an ocean line. Do you have a boat that takes people from, or a small ship that takes people, luxury, with a restaurant? You can even enjoy your traveling. Instead of taking a matatu, you take a ship and drink your soda in the ocean and you're coming to Kilifi. Why should you have traffic jam? We have resources. We can't use them because there's no leadership. That's deep thinking, Professor. I'm trying to imagine, by the way, kwa nini tuwe na hustle naenda Tanga? Yes. Kwa nini niingie barabara hapa niende Horohoro sio wapi? Na hata saizi unaenda mbali wanatengeneza barabara hapo. Unatumia masaa 3 mawili hapa ukipelekwa diversion, gari kiharibika shock na nini na nini. Bahari iko hapa. Kwa nini nisipande tu kiboti hapa na nende zangu? Kwa nini Mombasa iwe na jam ukitoka Mombasa town na unakuja Mtwapa? Hata hapa mahali padogo pia tuwezi. Tunapandia pale Nyali tunazunguka. Kwa sababu resources tuko nazo, ngoja resources zipungue watatengeneza. Unaelewa? Nichagua Austria, wana mto tu na wanatumia mto vizuri. Nimekuwa Senegal juzi last week. I was in Senegal, in St. Louis. Wanatumia River Senegal. Wanatumia maboti, watu wanasafiri na maboti zao. Si lazima upande matatu. Si lazima upande gari. Lakini hapa kwetu leo unasikia blue economy, blue what? Blue economy si samaki peke yake. Blue economy ni mambo mengi. Na tukisema marine transport, hatusemi meli zilete poti bwana. Marine transport hata sisi tupakie mizigo yetu na tupande, na you can make even very luxurious. Ushaona ile Azam boat ya kwenda Zanzibar? Niliona bwana picha. Utafikiri mdogo bwana. My friend. Alafu ushaona shangia ile executive VIP. Sijawaingia. Siku moja nitakubeba. Uingize. Niliona picha Alfred Mtawala alikuwa huko na ile mambo yake yenyewe ya translation. Hata wawekezaji wanaweza kutuletea boti kama zile. Kwa sababu ni boti starehe na bado pia inakupeleka kwenye unataka. Inakubebea mizigo yako. Na bado pia inakupatia alternative. Unataka kwenda na barabara, unataka kwenda na boti. Because nikabeba mzigo wangu kutoka pale Kongoya sokoni, nikateremka pale chini, nachukua boti 30 minutes na bwana baharini nashuka hapa Old Ferry, niko Kilifi ama naenda Malindi. Kwa hivyo bado tuko na changamoto ya uongozi, na changamoto ile inaletwa na kuzembea kwa viongozi kwa sababu hawajaona maana ya kutumia rasilimali tuko nazo kutujenga na kujenga maisha yetu ya mbeleni. Wao wanafikiria hizo rasilimali tutakuwa nazo milele, lakini haiwezekani, zitaisha. Masikia masuala ya climate change nini zaisha hivyo. Ndio zaenda hivyo. Sasa mvua haijanyesha mpaka sasa hivi. Shona mvua. By the way nakumbuka miaka zamani Kilifi hii fika mwezi wa 3 sasa hizi mvua mwaka imeanza. Sasa hakuna mvua bana. Hakuna. Sasa zaisha hivyo. Imeisha. Vikiisha kabisa. Tutapata viongozi. Mtazamaji, tunamalizia hapo leo katika MTV na Profesa ametupatia changamoto kubwa sana that uongozi wakati tuko na mali hakuna uongozi, lakini siku ile utaisha ndio uongozi utapatikana. Hadi wiki ijayo, nimekuwa msimulizi wako James Mlay. Tutazidi kuwasiliana zaidi katika mitandao. Subscribe, tuandikie email, tupigie simu. Ungependa tukutangazie bidhaa zako, tupatie hata kama una pesa nipatie, mimi nitaweka. Lete tu mimi nitakuwekea. Najua one time mtaleta.
MTV Media, your trusted partner in media production. At MTV Media, we are committed to delivering top-quality media services tailored to your needs. We specialize in video production, documentary filmmaking, photography, social media campaigns. Our most recent assignment was covering the burial of the father of Right Honorable Speaker of the Senate, showcasing our expertise in professional event coverage. Telephone receiver, contact us today for exceptional media services. We deliver beyond expectations. Samet Properties, your trusted pest control and fumigation experts. We specialize in effective pest control and fumigation services, targeting cockroaches, bed bugs, mosquitoes, ants, termites, flies, rodents, snakes, and bats. Serving both institutional and individual clients, we cater to residential, commercial, and industrial spaces in both the private and public sectors. With affordable rates and a professional approach, Samet Properties guarantees you a pest-free experience. Contact us today and say goodbye to pests for good. This beautiful boutique hotel is nestled in the tranquil and quiet environment of Kichinjioni along the Mombasa-Malindi Highway. Just a 5-minute drive from Kilifi Town Center and another 5 minutes from Bofa Beach. Sitting on approximately 1 acre of freehold land, this hotel features all the modern facilities of a 3-star establishment, including 20 deluxe double rooms and 30 standard single rooms. It boasts a large, well-furnished restaurant with a seating capacity of 80 guests and a modern, fully equipped conference room that accommodates up to 60 people. Additionally, the hotel offers a serene garden bar, providing a relaxing atmosphere for both in-house and walk-in clients. Guests can also enjoy a large, standard swimming pool and a spacious garden,